Myself, Dr. Rakesh Kumar, Department of Sociology, SKJ Law College, Muzaffarpur, Bihar. Today, I am in front of Pre-Law Part 2 students, and the topic of today is untouchability. Good morning, all of you. In this chapter, we will discuss about untouchability, who is untouchables, and then after we will think about the introduction and the historical sketch of about the untouchability. पहले हम आज अस्पृश्यता से संबंधित बात करेंगे। अस्पृश्य कौन है, उनसे जुड़ी जो ऐतिहासिक पृष्ठभूमि है उसके बारे में भी चर्चा करेंगे और उसकी परिभाषाओं डेफिनेशन के बारे में भी बात करेंगे। When we start this chapter, then we have to think first about who is untouchables. The person who is recognized as a untouchables. According to myself, those people who is doing all the filthy work, those people who is scavengers, they are recognized as a untouchables. When we will enter into the historical sketch of the Hindu community, we are knowing the existence of all the caste is that from the mouth of the Brahma, a Brahman have taken birth. From the soldier of the Brahma, a Kshatriya have taken birth. From the stomach of the Brahma, a Vaishya have taken birth. And from the leg of the Brahma, a Shudra have taken birth. So, when we are going to stratify all these castes in our present society, the Brahman will get the upper strata, the upper position in our society. Then Kshatriya, then Vaishya, and then at last Shudra. The person, these all, the Brahman duty is to spread knowledge among the people of the society. The Kshatriya's duty is to provide defense to all the people of the society. The Vaishya, known as the Vanya, have to provide food for all the people of the society. And the Shudra have to clean all the filthy things of which is available in society. So these are the social stratification on the basis of the caste hierarchy. The untouchables is also recognized as a depressed class. The person who is living at the lower strata of the caste hierarchy, they are known as the untouchables. Due to nature of the work which is done by the scavengers or the untouchables, they are recognized as a impure, and they are not allowed to move on the road where a higher caste people is moving. They are not going to allow. When we are going through the one book which is written by Shyam Kumar, the name of that book is The Bhangi. In that book, when we will study that book, we find that in South, untouchables are not allowed to move on that road on which the higher caste people is moving. They have to go through the another road which is 110 meters away from the higher caste road. And while moving at that road, they have to make one sound, because there is clear written that if a shadow of untouchables will touch the higher caste people, they will become impure, and for purification they have to do so many religious work. So this is a very hard task of that period. So they are not allowed to move on that road from on which higher caste people is moving. After some times we have given name as a Harijan, depressed class. There is so many name given to that downtrodden people who is known as the untouchables. Untouchables are not allowed to use the public well ferries, and they are not allowed to sit nearby the higher caste people in any social occasion. They are allowed to take their meal after higher caste people. They are not allowed to sit with the higher caste people in any social occasion. So this is the actual condition of the untouchables. Due to the nature of work, they are doing all the dirty things. But government have provided some gloves, gumboots, apron. There's so many thing is provided by the government to the scavengers. After that, why they have provided this type of thing, this type of the dress to the scavengers community? Because they are doing filthy work. And they will become impure. Their hand is not clean. For that's why the government have provided them safeguard, mask also. We are wearing mask nowadays for the because of Corona-19. But this all thing is provided to scavengers by the government, by the NGOs, due to nature of their work. So this is there is some thing in the south. There is one Hilya caste. The statement of Hilya is that the Brahman is not going to allow move between their village at the middle of their village, because when they will move, the Brahman will move from the middle of their village. They have to purify their village with so many process. So in one state, in one district, one person who is recognized as untouchables, in another district or the state, they are not going to recognize as untouchables. It will vary according to place. So today there is when we will give some introduction, I have given introduction and some historical sketch about the untouchables. According to census report of 1971, in all over the country, 22% people is recognized as untouchables or the scheduled caste. We have given one name to the untouchables, the scheduled caste, the caste which is scheduled in our constitution in written. That is recognized as a scheduled caste. There are so many criteria on the basis of which the person is going to recognize as untouchables. And so many sociologists have given definition in the favor of the untouchability. So it is a very vital term. When we will discuss on this topic, we have to go through so many steps. So today I have given some historical sketch and introduction about the untouchability. One of the unique factor of the Indian social system is the existence of untouchability. They are regarded as scheduled caste and backward classes. Sometimes they are also termed as depressed or untouchables. I have already told you, in our constitution, they are not going to, they are recognized as a depressed or the untouchables, scheduled caste, backward classes, and so on. So there is some criteria used to determine a depressed caste. Who is depressed? Who is untouchables? Who is scheduled caste? So there are several criteria which have been used for the determination of caste as a depressed, as a untouchables, as a scavengers. According to the census report of 1931, the following disabilities are attached with a depressed class. So इस तरह के डिसएबिलिटीज़ थे जिसके वजह से हम जो किसी जाति को हम अस्पृश्य कह सकते हैं, डिप्रेस्ड कह सकते हैं। मैंने बताया कि जो जाति गंदे कामों को करती है, जिनकी उत्पत्ति ब्रह्मा के पैर से हुई है। जब हम सामाजिक अस्तिकरण की बात करते हैं तो समाज में जाति आधार पर जब अस्तिकरण होता है तो हम जानते हैं कि ब्रह्मा के मुख से ब्राह्मण की उत्पत्ति हुई, जिनका काम ज्ञान बांटना है और प्यूरिफिकेशन करना है, पवित्रता की उपस्थिति समाज में बनाए रखना है। क्षत्रियों की उत्पत्ति ब्रह्मा की भुजाओं से हुई, जिनका काम कार्य है सुरक्षा प्रदान करना। वैश्य की उत्पत्ति उनके उदर से हुई, पेट से हुई है, तो उनका काम जनता को भोजन उपलब्ध कराना है। शूद्र की उत्पत्ति पैर से हुई है, तो उनका काम समाज में उपस्थित जो गंदगी है, नाला है, कीचड़ है वगैरह है, उनकी साफ सफाई रखना। तो इस तरह हमने हिंदू धर्म के अंतर्गत सबको स्ट्रेटिफाई कर रखा है, स्त्रीकरण कर रखा है। मैंने कहा था एक हेलिया जनजाति साउथ में है, दक्षिण भारत में है। उनके गांव के बीच से होकर ब्राह्मण जब गुजरते हैं तो वे सारे लोग अपने गांव को प्यूरिफाइड करते हैं, साफ सुथरा करते हैं, वह उनको अपवित्र मानते हैं। लेकिन ज़्यादातर उच्च जाति ब्राह्मण, क्षत्रिय, वैश्य को माना जाता है। और किसी आप राज्य में वैश्य को उच्च जाति के अंतर्गत रखा जाता है, किसी के अंदर जो है पिछड़ी जाति के अंतर्गत रखा जाता है। वहाँ जो निम्न जाति के लोग होते थे वह उच्च जाति के रोड पर नहीं चलते थे, उनको चलने की अनुमति नहीं थी। उनको 110 मीटर दूर एक दूसरा रोड से होकर गुजरना पड़ता था, और गुजरने वक्त कुछ ऐसे आवाज़ हो वगैरह का करते हुए चलना होता था जिसकी आवाज़ सुनकर उच्च जाति के लोग सतर्क हो जाएं, क्योंकि ऐसा मानना था कि निम्न जाति के छाया से जो उनके जो शैडो बनते हैं, उनके टच कर जाने से भी लोग इम्प्योर हो जाते थे, और उनको पवित्र करने की जो परंपरा थी, धार्मिक परंपरा थी, वो थोड़ा बड़ा क्लिष्ट थी। और इन सब चीज़ों का विवरण दिभंगी नामक एक किताब है जो श्याम कुमार जी के द्वारा लिखा गया है। आप जब उसमें पढ़ेंगे तो बड़ा स्पष्ट चित्रण इन स्कैवेंजर्स, इन अटचेबल्स, डिप्रेस्ड कास्ट के, अनटचेबल कास्ट के बारे में देखने को मिलता है। तो जो कैटेगराइजेशन यूज किया गया था वो यह था कि मेंबर्स ऑफ ए डिप्रेस्ड कास्ट आर नॉट सर्व्ड बाय क्लीन ब्राह्मण्स। जो मेंबर्स डिप्रेस्ड कास्ट के थे उनको ब्राह्मण के द्वारा नहीं सर्व किया जाता था। सेकेंड, दे आर नॉट सर्व बाय दोज बार्बर्स, वाटर कैरियर्स एंड टेलर्स हु सर्व्स द हायर कास्ट। जो उच्च जाति के को जो नाई, जो पानी देने वाले थे, जो टेलर थे, काम करते थे, वो निम्न जाति को नहीं करते। ये सब रेस्ट्रिक्शन था। दे आर थॉट टू बी अनेबल टू सर्व वाटर टू हायर कास्ट। और उच्च जाति के लोग उनका पानी नहीं पीते थे, न उनको सर्व करने के लिए कहते थे। दे आर अनेबल टू इंटर हिंदू टेम्पल। वह मंदिरों में उनको जाने की अनुमति नहीं थी। वो वैसे मंदिर में नहीं जा सकते थे जहाँ उच्च जाति के लोग, ऐसे भी उनको मंदिर में जाने की नहीं थे क्योंकि उनको अस्पृश्य माना जाता था, गंदा माना जाता था। दे आर अनेबल टू यूज पब्लिक कन्वेनियंस सच एज फेरीज एंड वेल्स। जो सार्वजनिक कुआं था उस पर भी जाने की अनुमति वगैरह नहीं थी, और भी जगह जाने की अनुमति नहीं थी। दे आर अनेबल टू dissociate themselves from their depressed occupation. So what is dispraise? You can say that they are not allowed to do another occupation which is related with the Brahmins, which is related with the Vaishyas, which is related with the Kshatriya. So there is some story about that. They have born to do only filthy work. उनका जन्म सिर्फ गंदे कामों को करने के लिए हुआ है। So they are not allowed to do the work of the Brahmins, work of the Kshatriya, work of the Vaishya. So after going through this type of you can say that the evilness in the society, so many thinkers, so many politicians have provided some provision for upliftment of this untouchables class. First, they are written schedule in our constitution, that they are recognized as a scheduled caste, depressed caste, untouchable caste. The caste who is doing all the filthy or the scavenging work, they are recognized as a depressed class, untouchable caste, scheduled caste. And there is so many program, the government have made so many program and policies for the upliftment of these downtrodden people to make the equality in the society. And all the provision is made for them for a time being. And what is the objective? The objective is that to uplift the social status of that people. When we are talking about the political status, socially and politically they are not allowed to do any work. They are only made for doing the scavenging work. So this is our social condition. So when we will define this untouchability according to K.N. Sharma, Kailash Nath Sharma, he was a very good sociologist. According to him, untouchables caste, when we are going to define this untouchables, who is going to recognize as untouchables? According to K.N. Sharma, Kailash Nath Sharma, he have given one beautiful definition. The untouchable caste that who touch makes a person's profane and has to perform certain entonement. कहने का मतलब अस्पृश्य जातियां वे है जिसके स्पर्श से एक व्यक्ति अपवित्र हो जाए और उसे पवित्र करने के लिए या होने के लिए कुछ कार्य करने पड़ते हो, उसको हम अस्पृश्य कहते हैं, उसको हम अनटचेबल्स कहते हैं. When there is another sociologist, we are knowing he was also a renowned sociologist of the world, known as the D.N. Majumdar. He have given so many contribution in different field, in social anthropology, in other field also. According to him, the untouchables caste are those who suffer from various social and political disabilities, many of which traditionally prescribed and socially enforced. मैंने कहा था कि राजनीतिक और सामाजिक तौर से जिनको डिप्रेस्ड कर दिया था, जिनको स्वीकृति नहीं दी गई है, कहने का मतलब अस्पृश्य जातियां वे हैं जो विभिन्न सामाजिक एवं राजनीतिक निरयोग्यताओं से पीड़ित है, जिनमें से बहुत सी निरयोग्यताएं उच्च जातीय द्वारा परंपरागत रूप से निर्धारित और सामाजिक रूप से लागू की गई है. यानी सामाजिक और राजनीतिक दृष्टिकोण से कुछ निरयोग्यताएं हैं जिस निरयोग्यताओं की उपस्थिति उनमें होती है, इसलिए उनको इस काम से इनको अनटचेबल्स कहा जाता है. इन सब बातों की चर्चा की गई है. There is another sociologist who is known as the G.S. Ghure. अब नाम से भी he was also a renowned sociologist. According to him, untouchable caste are those groups which are named in the scheduled caste order or in force for the time being. अब हम लोग जानते हैं कि वह अस्पृश्य जातियों का समूह जिनको शेड्यूल कास्ट के अंतर्गत रखा जाता है, जो शेड्यूल कास्ट कहा गया है, और समय समय पर उनको विभिन्न प्रकार की सुविधाएं भी प्रदान की जाती होगी, तो उनको हम अनटचेबल्स कहते हैं, अस्पृश्य कहते हैं. After going through this all definition, I come in conclusion that the people who have taken birth in scheduled caste family, he is recognized as a untouchables or the depressed class because his traditional duty is to do the scavenging work. His duty, which is provided by the Brahma to clean all the dirty things from the society. This is our historical sketch, which is based on the Hindu mythology. And that's why they are going to recognize as impure. So, it is a very vital term. So many politicians and other social workers have done so many work for the upliftment of these untouchables. So, this is called the untouchables. In next class, we will discuss about the other point which is related with this untouchability. So, thank you for today. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow or in the next class, again we will continue this topic. Thank you all of you.